Hey everyone, my name is Chrissy and I'm your admin here in our support group. I just want to take a minute to kind of stop in and say hi and let you guys know a little about me and who I am. Please excuse my children in the background, they're having a rather rough morning. So a lot of you know my story and most of you don't. I'm 33, about to turn 34. I have 3 children that are, my oldest will be 10 in July, my baby will be 3 in July, and my middle son will be 4 in September. I'm an Army wife, and I have PCOS. I was diagnosed about 11 years ago, so losing weight is extremely difficult for me. I know a lot of you share the same difficulties, but I want to tell you, don't get frustrated, don't give up, because we can beat this. And I've been really blessed. I know a lot of women with PCOS have a lot of difficulty having children. I was blessed with my 3 little angels. I just recently lost a baby almost a month ago now. I have been overweight probably as long as I can remember. As a small child, I was always very skinny, very energetic. Just basically like a toothpick. Once I kind of started hitting puberty is when I really started struggling with my weight. It didn't matter what I did. I played basketball, I played volleyball, I ran track, I took a weightlifting class, I did everything, and nothing really seemed to help. I was able to maintain my weight for the most part, but not lose the weight and not be the size that most people thought a 15, 16, 17-year-old girl should be. I got up to about 220 pounds when I was about 18, 19, and I maintained that size up until I was 22. I stayed, pretty current in that weight. I was going to the gym, working out for 2 hours a day, every day religiously, swimming afterwards. I was eating right. I was going out dancing on the weekends. I was constantly just exercising. And then I got pregnant with my oldest. I lost weight during my pregnancy with him. Pregnancy was really good to me. When I had him, I walked out of the hospital 2 sizes smaller than when I had gotten pregnant with him. When he was 6 weeks old, I went in for my postpartum checkup, and I was put on birth control. And my doctor told me, oh yeah, the best birth control for you is Depo. You don't have to worry about remembering to take it. Well, let me tell you, no, it's not. Women who have PCOS should never take the Depo shot. It is horrible, horrible, horrible. And it fried my metabolic system so much worse than it already was that I gained a total of 140 pounds in a matter of months. And I didn't change my eating habits. I didn't stop working out. I did nothing different. I nursed my son, ate probably healthier than I had before, and still just gained a tremendous amount of weight, which is very frustrating. And of course, gaining all that weight caused problems in my marriage. It caused problems with my self-esteem. It set me into a pretty good depression. I was finally able to come out of that and just accept the fact that I was bigger, and I started trying diet pills. If it's out there, I have probably tried it. I wish now I could have back everything that I ever spent on bad diets or, the time that I've lost being hospitalized because I wasn't eating. I would get to a point where I would eat so little that my body would go literally into starvation mode and start shutting down. I would dehydrate incredibly bad. Even though I was drinking tons and tons of water, I wasn't putting any food in my body, so I dehydrated. I almost died a couple of times, actually, because of that. My potassium levels dropped so low. My medical history from my family is cursed, probably to say the least. My biological father died when I was 5 at the age of 30 years old with a heart condition. He had diabetes, he had high blood pressure, he had all that stuff. And so, you know, it was a concern for me that I already had that strike against me. Back in 2009, my mother passed away at barely 51 years old from liver failure. So now I'm kind of at that point in my life where I can no longer just sit by and be accepting. You know, I have 3 children who need me and who I need to be healthy and around for, and that I want to be able to be active with and keep up with. And I don't want them, you know, without me. So I started really getting serious back in January. In December, I had gained so much weight that I went to go buy new clothes because I didn't have any that fit. The same clothes I've had for years and years now, they didn't fit anymore. So I went to the store, and of course here, the only store that they have that I can buy my size of clothes in is Catherine's. I don't know how many of you ever shopped at Catherine's, but it's expensive. Like, I would have to almost take out a second mortgage to buy a wardrobe of clothes there. I'm just kidding, but it is really expensive, you know. $60 for a pair of jeans, $40 for a t-shirt. It's ridiculous. So I went and got the normal size of pants that I would wear, and I tried them on, and I was so upset. They didn't fit. You know, I was in a size 28 for, I don't know, the last many, many, many years. And when they didn't fit, I was absolutely devastated, and I sat down in the dressing room, and I just cried. And I texted my husband, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I am so tired of being fat, and I'm so tired of being unhappy and unhealthy. Which granted, you know, my health is really good, especially considering that I'm so overweight. I don't have any blood pressure problems or anything else, no diabetes. But I'm really overweight, and I'm really unhappy. And so I told him that on Monday I was going to talk to the doctor, and I wanted to have the gastric bypass done. Now, mind you, I'm deathly afraid of the gastric bypass. It terrifies me. I've always sworn that I would not have it done, but I was so desperate that I felt like I had to do something. So I tried on clothes, and I ended up having to buy a size 32 with 5X tops, which was absolutely crushing. I don't think I was that big when I was pregnant. So it was absolutely heartbreaking. So I bought a couple of things to get me by, and that night I went home and I was researching, reading up on the gastric bypass. Sorry about that. But I was going through, and I came across a support group for weight loss, much like the one that we have here, that Melissa Kimball was running. And I read through, and I see her talking about skinny fiber, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to spend more money on another diet pill that doesn't work. You know, I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on stuff that doesn't work, and I'm just not doing it anymore. And then I saw where it had a 30-day money-back guarantee. So the more I thought about it, and the more I looked at results, and the more I looked at people talking about it, I said, well, you know, money-back guarantee, what do I have to lose? So I tried it. I got it, and I started taking it. Of course, at first I took it real seriously. You know, I took it every day. Detox was horrible for me. It was almost a week of pure torture. And at first I didn't really notice anything except for, you know, I had the headaches and I was bloated and I just didn't feel good, and having to go to the bathroom all the time. And then after that I just kind of started noticing that I wasn't hungry anymore. I wasn't craving chocolate because, oh my gosh, I was a chocolate-aholic. It was awful. Dr. Pepper and chocolate was my staple. And I found that I would pour Dr. Pepper and I couldn't drink it. I didn't want it. I would take a sip and then it just didn't taste good anymore. I found myself not buying chocolate every time I went to the store. And little things just kind of started happening that I wasn't even aware of that were happening at the time. And I had taken my measurements, and so after the first week, Jacob, please wait a second. sorry. After the first week, I started measuring, and I had noticed that, wow, I was really starting to drop off the inches, and I was just amazed. I had never found anything that had worked. So I started out at 364 pounds, and right now I am down to a little under 348, which I know doesn't seem like a lot, but I've gone from a 32 in December to I'm in a 26 now, which is really exciting for me because it's been a long time. I have a long way to go, but I'm getting there. I'm making progress. The beginning of March, we actually surprisingly found out that we were expecting. I quit taking my skinny fiber, even though my doctor said that it was okay to take. I didn't want to take any chances, so I quit taking the skinny fiber, and I was off of it for 2 months. The end of April, I had a miscarriage, and excuse me. I started back on my skinny fiber the first week of May, and now, a little over a week later, I am down another 6 pounds from where I was at. I had to have surgery, and I had a lot of weight gain, I'm assuming from, the drugs that they put in me and the water retention and everything. But I've lost 6 pounds now, and I am well on my way to getting back on track. I've yet to start exercising. I haven't made any drastic diet changes. I don't deprive myself of anything. If I eat it in moderation. But I do crave healthier foods. I eat a lot of protein. I don't eat a lot of sugar except in my sweet tea because that's my weakness, and I've yet to kick that one. But that's pretty much me in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm pretty much an open book. I don't have problems really talking about anything. I've been through a lot, much like a lot of you, but I just wanted you to know that I am a real person, and I'm really sorry. Things have been a little crazy around here the last couple of months, and I have not been as supportive as I need to be, but I'm working on getting everything settled down so that we can change that. And I'm really glad to have you all here with me to support each other in our journeys. It's never an easy thing to have to lose weight or to want to lose weight and to struggle doing it. And I just want you guys to always remember that I'm here if you need me. I don't care what time it is. I'm a text message, a Facebook message, a phone call away, and I'll do anything I can to help. I want to see you guys all happy and healthy and succeed in your goals as much as I want to succeed in my own. So thank you for stopping by, and I hope you guys stick around with this. Any suggestions on what you'd like to see in the group, what you don't want to see in the group, please let me know. And make sure you share us with your friends and family. Take care.